I am courageous. I act bravely in the face of adversity.
Good morning, and welcome to Ignite Your Sparkle with Chris. A coffee chat and no-nonsense coaching to stratospheric success in every aspect of your life. On a mission, changing the Joes of this world. Minimum, one a day. Day by day, every day. Every day. Go and sparkle your magic impact.
Well, good morning. It is Tuesday, the 5th of October 2021, and I hope you had an awesome start into the week. I know it was tough Mondays, but hey, we are now on a Tuesday, so let's go in today's morning affirmation. I'm courageous. I act bravely in the face of adversity. Are you lacking the confidence in your work life, friendship, or love life? Do you fear being judged or scrutinized? You don't have to suffer through those fears any longer. If you want to be more courageous in the face of adversity, there are ways you can strengthen your courage muscle so that they can get stronger and more effective over time. So here are my 3 ways to be courageous so that fear won't hold you back from achieving your goals in life. So number 1, let go of self-judgment. When we are struggling, whether it's professionally or personally, self-judgment often comes into play. We feel like we can't succeed, there must be something wrong with us, we don't deserve any better. There is an easy way to turn things around. Let go of self-judgment and replace it with love and compassion for yourself. When you learn how to truly love yourself, you learn how to truly do anything else in life. Self-love requires that you cultivate a non-judgmental mindset by refusing to hold yourself up against unrealistic expectations. Accept your mistakes as learning opportunities and trust that every moment will lead you where you need to be, even if it doesn't always seem like it. To find courage, let go of judgment and practice self-love. What you see is not always what you get. Perception is powerful and not nearly as clear as we tend to think. While everyone wants their work to be seen positively and they want others to see them positively as well, we sometimes unknowingly hide behind a false perception that people only see what they want them to see. When something goes wrong, it's easy to assume other people's reaction are based on how you appear, rather than who you really are. The truth is, every situation is different, and other people perceive things differently from each other because of it. If someone doesn't react positively towards you, you can't blame your appearance. Blame your actions instead. Learn how to act bravely by understanding that appearance can be deceiving, that there's more than meets the eye. When you learn to act with courage in your heart, no matter what happens out in reality, there will always be value inside yourself, regardless of appearance. As long as we believe in ourselves on some level, we all know that our first impression makes an impact on those around us. However, first impressions don't have to control how we behave or what we say or do for people. We simply need belief in ourselves enough to let go of external circumstances and respond as authentically as possible, even if, or maybe especially if, those around us don't like us. Of course, self-confidence isn't instantaneous or natural. Having genuine confidence takes practice and dedication, which means you may make mistakes along the way, like failing over and over again before finally succeeding one day later. You have 2 choices when these moments happen: give up or continue moving forward. Guess which choice leads to self-development, and guess which choice will lead you towards bravery. At the end of each day, remind yourself that it has been successful. Sometimes being courageous feels impossible. Other times, being brave is so hard that we convince ourselves it's pointless to try at all. Yet even in our darkest moments, if we can manage to ask questions about why things aren't working instead of acting impulsively without thinking about anything but our emotions at that moment, then we can learn from whatever occurs and move forward more confidently into tomorrow. So remind yourself every day how important life is, how important you are. Practice positive thinking whenever possible and look for answers rather than questions. When something goes wrong or someone rejects your ideas and opinions, allow yourself a chance to move on emotionally and pick yourself back up again. No matter what happens with your work or how others treat you, if you give courage a chance by treating each day as an opportunity for self-development and learning new ways to be strong, we will only continue growing as individuals. Life is too short not to experience everything each moment has to offer. Don't let fear hold you back from living out your dreams. If given enough time, bravery will find its way into your heart. Use those moments when bravery does appear as opportunities for self-discovery and growth, because even bad circumstances present opportunities if only we see them through patient eyes. Number 2, face fears head on. No matter how scary something may seem, there is no way around it. Face your fears head on by identifying what's holding you back from doing something you want to do. If public speaking makes you break out in a sweat, sign up for an improv class. If fear of public transportation makes it hard for you to go see friends or family, maybe take the car and park far away from events so that walking becomes part of your routine. However small they may seem, these efforts will help train you to become more courageous when dealing with challenges throughout life. And remember, being courageous is about facing real fears rather than imagined ones. If you have social anxiety, but you're able to speak comfortably at work every day, don't beat yourself up over not having courage outside of work. You'll get better at these things as time goes on. Just keep practicing. Sometimes success is all we need to boost our confidence and strength. With enough practice comes inner belief. After getting hired on his 4th try, Henry Ford famously declared failure is simply a chance to begin again more intelligently. Smart man. The next time you face adversity, treat it like an opportunity to improve. Take chances, make mistakes, ask questions. They're all part of growing stronger. The life well lived has room for failure, because if you always succeed, then you never learn anything new. Sometimes failing means falling down before standing back up even taller. So don't let fear stop you from trying. Once your heart stops racing after chasing after your dreams or taking risks, then I guess you have lost some element of being human. But until then, take pride in pushing yourself towards new heights. After all, it takes courage to be brave, so why not start now? It doesn't hurt, well actually not quite as much, if you act now. So find something within reach that scares you and grab hold. Own those butterflies as they stretch across your belly, because those flutters mean change, newness, and excitement. As long as those nerves push you onward rather than cause perpetual fear, welcome them, embrace them. And number 3, step out of your comfort zone. Fear and anxiety aren't just bad emotions, they're also bad for your health. Studies have shown that there is a direct correlation between how often people experience fear and their risk of death from heart disease. To make a conscious effort to avoid feeling fear, try stepping out of your comfort zone on a regular basis. You might even find yourself bettering your health in the process. One great way to do it, challenge yourself with activities that you have been avoiding, like going into a new social situation or overcoming your pet phobia by visiting a veterinarian office. The more you step outside of your comfort zone, the less afraid you will be inside. The same goes for being brave. It's important to face fears head on so they don't get worse over time or build up for much energy. They push you back into a comfortable zone without you realizing it. When confronted with something scary, decide ahead of time what action will help best deal with it, and then stick to that plan when put into practice. For example, if facing one fear like public speaking helps elevate others, like starting conversation, focusing on how you can conquer those first before moving on to bigger challenge is a good strategy. Give yourself enough courage to talk to new people before confronting awkward silence during conversations. Often conquering small challenges can lead to big success further down the road, and ultimately living the life unafraid. Taking one tiny step towards becoming braver every day doesn't seem like much, but can really add up if done consistently and carefully. Over time, practicing these steps will help to redefine who you are and who you want to become. It's a daily investment that everyone needs in order to grow into who they truly are meant to be. Start with small fears and think about ways your life could improve if only you were not afraid anymore. Things like giving presentations at work, asking someone out on a date, going grocery shopping alone, standing up for yourself when teased by coworkers. Anything worth working towards, doing regardless of how hard it may seem. List them all down somewhere safe where no one else can see it. On a paper scraps, for example. And now comes the fun part. Find some creative ways every day to challenge your biggest fears. And that was it for me today. I hope you have an awesome day and I talk to you tomorrow. Bye.